This recipe is crostini with Mediterranean vegetables. The ingredients I need for this particular recipe are the Dietary Specials gluten-free, wheat-free rustic rolls. On top of the crostini will go some olive oil and some crushed garlic. The topping will be some aubergine, courgettes, red pepper, little chestnut mushrooms, and we bind those together with some balsamic vinegar and tomato puree, and garnished with some lovely basil leaves. So to start off the recipe, we've got the rustic rolls. You get 4 rustic rolls in the pack. We just take it out and remove the outer edges, because these will roll on your baking sheet. Just then cut the roll into 4. I wouldn't suggest that you throw your edges away. Why not put them in a bag, put them in the freezer, and then crumb them down when you need some breadcrumbs. So put those to one side. Now I've prepared the other 3 rolls. We've just put the other 4 slices on. And then I'm going to put just a little bit of garlic. Well, depending on how much garlic you like or who you're entertaining with. Just put this on the top of each one. Crushing garlic either with your garlic press, or if you haven't got a garlic press, then a large round-bladed knife, sprinkle the garlic with a little bit of salt, and then crush with your knife. So there's the garlic on top of the Dietary Specials rustic rolls. They look lovely because you can see all the little grains inside. Then we're going to drizzle some olive oil over your rolls or over the slices. These will then go into the oven, go lovely and crispy before we then put the topping on. So into the oven, gas mark 4, 180 if you've got a conventional oven, 160 if you've got a fan oven. 10 minutes, but halfway through we do need to turn them over. So moving on to the filling, the aubergine. Now I've already started to prepare the aubergine, and for this I've just sliced it up and sprinkled it with salt and left it for around about 25 to 30 minutes. And you can see all the water now coming out. It breaks the structure of the actual aubergine. We now need to rinse that off, get rid of all the salt, and pat them dry. Okay, so they're nicely washed off. You might say, well, what was the point of that? Apart from breaking the structure down, what does that do? It actually, if you're going to fry the aubergine, it prevents them from soaking up too much oil, because of course then you're increasing the fat content within the dish. They're also nice and soft to cube up as well. And we have the aubergine ready. We're going to cook this through 1 tablespoon of oil in my frying pan. And then just bring it up to temperature. Doesn't take very many minutes. So with that, I can then put the aubergine into the pan. Along with the courgette we've chopped. 1 pepper that was de-seeded and chopped. And the little button mushrooms which have just been quartered. And these will then fry for about 5 minutes. So while these are frying, Just going to have a look at those slices of bread in the oven, and I can turn them over. The crostini bases are now cooked. They've been in the oven for 10 minutes and I just turn them over halfway through. We just need to finish off the filling. See, the vegetables are lovely and brown, and they've shrunk down as well. We now put in 1 tablespoonful of balsamic vinegar. Just going to turn the heat down a little bit now. And a tablespoonful of sun-dried tomato puree. But like any cook, it's 1 good squirt. Just mix all that together. And then your topping is done. So we put now some bases on a plate. I'm going to do 1 serving. Should be 3 little bases. Just put the pan on the chopping board. And a little sprig of basil. And there we have our crostini with Mediterranean vegetables. For all the recipe details for your crostini with Mediterranean vegetables, then please visit the Dietary Specials website.